This lecture will cover the science of teams. Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It is the ability to direct individual accomplishments toward organizational objectives. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. You should reference the text on Canvas, the rise of the new groupthink, as well as the link to the leadership article. There are team development stages. They are form, storm, norm, and perform. These try to explain how teams actually develop and work together, and adjourn. Some argue that all teams do not go through all of these stages, so keep that in mind, but these are sort of general ways that teams act. So form, what it looks like. During this phase, people are cautious, guarded, and wondering. There's little visible disagreement, and I'm sure you can understand that from teams that you've been on. There's really a lack of identity, little investment in the group, and you're watching to see what is expected of team members and what is acceptable from team members. How do you do this portion of creating a team? So define the team's purpose. Review performance against purpose. Define a team vision, a long-term view of where the team wants to be in the foreseeable future. Discuss the team's work norms and traditions. Assess the current stage of team development and identify barriers to further development. As a group, you should define the roles of team members. You should also create team plans. Evaluate performance to the plans. Develop a process to obtain useful feedback from outside sources like customers, management, and other groups. Participate as a team in a team skill learning event. Participate as a team in a challenging or enjoyable experience. And these are just some examples. Things that you should avoid during the period of forming a team. Over-talking, bragging, power plays, authoritarian communication, public criticism, preoccupation with the pyramid, so who's at the top, and things that you should definitely do during this phase. Talk straight, say what you mean. Manage conflict. Honor commitments. Permeable work boundaries. Affirm and celebrate. Apply collective wisdom. Appreciate differences. So after the first phase of form, what it comes next is storm. This is when conflict occurs. Work is in fits and starts and not very productive. There's a high level of frustration and or confusion. Pairing and cliques develop. Beginning development of identity, purpose, and interest. People take risks and get to know one another during this period. And what you should watch out for during this period is more than one dominant person who wants to be the leader. Unclear formal roles, unclear objectives, external threats, and norm. So this comes after the storm. So you have form, storm, norm. During this period, there's developing goals, roles, and relationships. You're learning to appreciate differences in people. Conflict is about issues, not egos or people. Communication is open and clear. Sense of belonging develops. Progress is beginning to be made. Work becomes enjoyable. Perform, what this phase looks like. Team acts on common goals with synergy, high morale, and high productivity. Easy shifting of roles from one to another. Differences are valued. Team members look out for one another's interests. Spontaneous collaborative efforts. Sharing of all relevant information. Conflict is frequent but leads to problem solving. And then you can look here. This is where all of this information came from if you are interested in more info about it.